What's going on today, guys? Epic Snack Time here. Hope you all are having a great day. Getting into some more Kerbal Space Program. Let's go in here. Looks like we don't have any contracts at the moment, so let's go and get a new contract. Let's see, Explore Kerbin. That one might be a little difficult to do right off the bat just because it's rendezvousing two vehicles. Actually, do we have one in as like a station around orbit? In orbit? No. Oh, we could put something out there. Experimental engineering group. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, probably won't do either one of those because those seem like they're quite far out. Yeah, it's these two satellites in different equatorial and polar orbit. Uh, Dudsby Kerman. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and take that because we will rescue him. Hadlorf. Test Rove Max model. Okay, that's splashdown. That probably won't be too difficult. I don't want to do temperature surveys. Position of moon. Ooh, from the surface of the moon. Hmm. That one we could possibly actually do. Ferry 6 people. Holy Lord. Let's see, they want to go orbit around the moon, orbit Kerbin, fly by the moon. Is there anything that goes crazy? Suborbital space flight around the moon, fly by. Okay, but that's 6 people. Oh, wait, let me keep going down. Make sure that there's nothing that goes haywire because I did one time and they the little person wanted to go out into the orbit of the sun, and that was not fun whatsoever to try to get back from that. Especially with the update 1.2 kind of puts all with the relays and everything. I lost complete control of the vehicle and I had to let it go around and around and around and around the sun until we came back to Kerbin. So that was fan freaking tastic. But I will go ahead and take that because we could possibly do that. And I want to get the science data from the surface of the moon. Everything else we could possibly do at another time. So let's see. I think in this one, we might not worry about these tourists right now. And I don't think we're going to worry about these two guys yet. Well, I may do a rescue mission on the next episode. What I want to do is do this, the science data from the surface of the moon. I don't think that should be too difficult because we've already been around the moon. That's why we got that contract in the first place. So hopefully, let me go ahead and minimize everything else. So yeah, that one's the main one that we want to do. So let's see if we can get let's see, that one is the last one that we used, which was the ferry over to the moon, which wasn't a bad thing. I mean, it was fairly simple, but I do want to take, nope, I want to take this whole part off, I believe. No, actually I do yeah, I want to take that whole part off because I want to take that off, and I want to leave that there for right now. I need to go down to science, and I'll actually go ahead and pop that part off too, because I want an experimental or an experiment storage container, because that way we can take all the experiments, and even if we drop them off on the way back or in moon orbit, whichever, then they'll all come back with us just fine, just by being stored in there. So let me get this thing built, and hopefully everything will go just peachy.
Son.
Okay, with a couple of modifications that I'm fixing to have to do here just to try to get us in the same freaking inclination after the ship decided it was going to be absolutely crazy, we should be able to get somewhat of an encounter with the moon. That's what I'm hoping anyways. So let's get a little bit closer to this burn, because it shouldn't take us but about 20 seconds is what it says. That's what I'm gauging it on when at about 11. And hopefully we have enough fuel in this stage. I'm thinking we do, but ooh, we're actually going to run real close. So I think that should be just okay. Let's go ahead and line back up with the moon. Keep it at about 12 o'clock. I actually like to tilt it just a smidge. We'll go right about at sunrise with it, or moonrise I guess it would be. Ooh, let's back that up a hair there. And we'll come in about there. Let's focus our view, see what we got here. That'll be okay, but I would like it to be tweaked just a tad closer, if at all possible. Bring it up a little bit, go a little bit further, tweak it up a little bit more. So I don't really per se care too much for the angle that I'm coming in at. But if I can get it to that might not be too bad. I'd like to come in really close. That way, all I have to do is kind of slow way down. And hopefully we can do this on the first try. I don't really have a lot of hope in that though, because I've got to use I've got to use a crap ton of Delta V to get out there. Ooh, went a little bit past it. And I don't think that this tank that I have currently has that left in it. So but we'll warp up to it. And let's see. Yeah, because this has a decent sized tank, but I was gonna try to use this to at least get us there. And well, that didn't exactly happen. And it probably won't happen at all. Let's scoot it up a little bit closer. We'll go right about there. Yep. Nope, nope. There we go. Let's try that. And hopefully we can do this and make it back and be okay. If not, we'll call it a learning experience. That's what we'll call it. So let's see if we can actually get them there. Don't really want to take any sciencey bits right now. But it is kind of moving up a little bit, so we'll move with it. Keep that up there, that way we can know how much fuel we actually have. And hopefully we'll be getting there relatively quick, or relatively soon. 170, 160 delta V meters per second left. Cut it there, and then I'll do fine adjustments there. Let's move it on in here rather close. And we'll say right about... Whoa, that's a little bit further than I wanted. How about we scooch that out just a tad? Yeah, we'll say 15's good. Still got about half a tank, which isn't necessarily great. But we'll warp to about there. And let's see what we can manage from here. We're losing a little bit of signal strength, but it won't be too much. I think we will be on the opposite side, so that might not be the most ideal. But we'll be alright. Let's go ahead and stop that auto warp. And we will get, no, actually I want to take a temperature from here. Okay, nope, actually, since I've already got it, don't have to worry about it. And we've already got the mystery goo from up here, correct? Oh, well, that actually still had a little bit. Okay, then, in that case, we'll come right down over here. And I do still have it pointed to where we're burning retrograde. So, signal strength isn't super bad. That's not as great as I would hope, anyways. I'm sure I'm flying coming in here, but I do want to drop this down relatively quickly. Because in turn, what I would like to do, I will set it to warp there, but I want to go back to the ship. That way I make sure that I don't slam into the moon, which it doesn't look like I'm going to this time. So that's a plus. And then once I get around there, signal strength actually went back up. We'll flip back around to retro. And I just want to burn a tiny bit to pop in there. And then we'll swing it back around to here. And then hopefully we have plenty of fuel to get everything out here done and dusted. We warp it up just a little bit more. And let me go ahead and extend these. because I will want them whenever we get a little bit closer. And I may want to actually go ahead and try to burn off some of this horizontal, because it is quite a bit now that I look at it. And I need to leave a decent amount still left in the tank to get back home. But now we'll work back down a little bit further. Ooh, we're coming into some craters like crazy. But I think this may just be a kind of, it might end up being a rescue mission for Valentina, because we got about 20 signal strength, so that's not super bad, but we are probably gonna not have enough fuel to get back home.
But there are no vampires, there never were vampires, and I hope there are never going to be vampires.
No, 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 no. Nope. Nope. Shit. Woo! Slow your roll there. Hold up. Okay. Well, I can't exactly put the brakes on, but I don't really want to rotate too much. We are kind of sliding down this hill here, which is kind of odd. I'll go ahead and roll over, because I can technically get everything while I'm here, which is the main mission. I'll go ahead and observe the goo. Okay. And the only things that I can still get to them. Good. Log pressure data. Log temperature data. Store everything in here. Get a crew report from here. And I wonder if I deviate from here. Okay, so I am still sliding, but it's not a huge deal. Board. Turn that back on. Not that I necessarily need it. And then hopefully we'll get to the bottom of this thing here pretty soon. Or maybe I can just kind of roll us over. Nope, nope. See if I can spin us around here. There. Whoop, nope. Not that far. There we go. How about there? Then I'll tick that up a skosh. No. 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 Oh, we stopped? We stopped! Finally! Okay, well, now the issue of, can I extend antenna, transmit data, I'm chewing into my battery, but once everything powers up still a little bit. Is that everything? No, not yet. Okay. It does have to charge up a little bit, but we did complete the mission. So let me click off of that. We did complete the mission to get science data from the surface of the moon. So we'll complete that. We did land, sort of. It says that we walked, but we kind of just did an EVA. So let's see how much... Okay, our battery is taking forever to charge. We go ahead and do that, and warp it back down to regular time. Transmit the rest of the data, and time warp it back up a bit. And is there anything else that we need to transmit? Yeah, just a little bit. And we'll warp it back up there. Transmit data. Warp it back up here. And I know this is kind of unconventional, but hey, it's working. I want to really get this done. Ooh, 100%. Everything's been done. Done and done and done. Retract the antenna for now. Too bad I cannot set this thing up. But I believe that's the main mission. Let me go ahead and get back to the Space Center because this is what I needed. Look at all that science. Holy Lord. Got 154 science now. So, I know that we are going to have to recover or rescue poor little Valentina over there. But I think what I'm going to do is I guess we will probably need one of these for our mission for all those people. So I think I'm actually going to take that, and that's the only thing that I'm going to get for this time. So the next time we'll try to rescue these two guys, which we won't really need that pod for, and then we'll try to do all this giant ferry mission. That's going to be fun, and that's going to take a long time trying to design that ship for. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this. It's kind of been a crap show trying to get into orbit and then, trying to figure out how to not fling around and then reorientate ourselves back to the right place. But if you've enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like on the video, and if you want to see more, definitely subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and the likes help me out a ton as well. It helps out the channel. So if you want to keep seeing more and more of these Kerbal Space Program videos, then let me know. Leave a comment about what you like about them, and I will catch you in the next one, guys.